Hello, this is Richard Amoroso, member of the Philadelphia Orchestra, and today we're going to talk about trills. We're also going to talk about sort of how to start trills and how to end trills and the endings of trills and sort of the appoggiatures on trills. Before we get started, please hit the subscribe button so that you're the first to know when I release a video. So let's just start with a basic trill. First finger B natural, second finger C sharp on the A string. Okay, rule number one, we have to keep that first finger, the bass finger, really still and really calm, but not press too hard. The harder we press, the slower the trill becomes. So just make sure that the string is depressed all the way to the fingerboard and no more than that. Okay, then we want to make sure that the second finger isn't too high or too close. There's a certain height that we need to consistently maintain. Maybe a centimeter or maybe a 3/4 of an inch. Okay? But again, keep this first finger really light but constantly stable. Okay? Then I would just practice doing rhythms. Whether it's 8th notes, triplets, 16th notes, or sextuplets. With the metronome, really good exercise to practice. However, always remember those fundamentals. Now, in the context of music, where do we start the trill? I would say it really depends on the piece of music. A lot of times, I will start a trill somewhat with an appoggiature. Let's say in Mozart. Obviously, I'm starting it from above on that F sharp. Okay? Generally speaking, in Mozart's music, trills are started from above, with an appoggiature or without one. But now, let's just talk about the endings of trills. The endings of trills need to be slower than the trills so as to be heard and not jumbled up with the trill. Think about the Kreutzer etude. Great exercise to really establish the speed of the trill and then stop with the ending at a much slower speed. That's really the best way to do trills and endings, okay? Really exaggerate the ends of those trills, making them much slower than the trills. When you have the discipline of the fingers, the trill actually sounds faster when you have a slower ending, okay? Great exercise. All the while, I'm maintaining those same fundamentals of a light bass finger and quickness with the second finger or whatever the trilling finger is. Another point to note is that the hand really needs to feel very relaxed as well as the thumb. We don't want too much squeezing. Again, any kind of tension in the hand will slow the trill down or make it sound unclear. At the end of the day, students should be practicing their trills on a regular basis, whether in subject or in Kreutzer, just to maintain the speed of that finger and the clarity of the trill. Really important to do. Let me know if you have any questions or if you have any kind of added tips when it comes to trill. I really appreciate hearing from you. Thanks so much for watching. Again, please hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you soon.